Hello, hello, hello. What's up, fellas? What's up, ladies? What's going on, beautiful people of the United States of America and around the world, baby? We are here again today live. It is February the 2nd. Happy Black History Month, and let us make this money. So right now, I'm just looking at the price action of Bitcoin, guys. This is the same chart that I've been using for my previous videos. Just looking at the price action of Bitcoin, what's been happening, where I think it's going. I might do a Cali crypto call in this video, so tune in. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button below. It helps us know that we're doing a good job, and also it helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. But without further ado, let's get started today. Okay. So this is where we're at today, guys. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame with Bitcoin. I'm going to be also looking probably at Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, guys. Just the other altcoins besides from Bitcoin. All right. So it looks like, back beginning of January 5th, we thought that we were going to go past 42,000. Right, the market said no. People started selling, right? Majority of people started selling, right? Of course, you're going to sell at the top here, which makes sense, close to 42,000, right back down, all the way back down to 30,000, right? Then we see lots of buying pressure, still lots of selling pressure in between as well, buying and selling. The market is consolidating in this area, right? Past, this, if I drag this bubble over here, right? If I drag this bubble here, I would say that, hey, yes, the market is consolidating in this area, range between 40,000 and 30,000. It's been consolidating for the past few weeks, especially ever since beginning to mid January, all the way up until now. We've also been hearing sources that lots of big institutions are picking up Bitcoin, are accepting Bitcoin, are buying into Bitcoin. Lots of banks as well. You have Visa offering cryptocurrency as well. All right, let me just highlight here. Moving, being able to, customers being able to use cryptocurrency as payment methods and stuff like that. So lots of stuff is definitely happening. Lots of buying is happening of Bitcoin by people, by hedge funds, people with big money, government and stuff like that. So honestly, I still don't believe that price is going to go bear. I don't think it's going to sell off, right? I don't think that we're going lower than 20,000 or 30,000. I think that, and I still believe that Bitcoin still has a way to go all the way up, right? Past the 42,000, making higher highs, guys. Let me just back up off the screen here. We're I honestly see still higher highs for Bitcoin, even though, yes, there has been a little bit of a downtrend. Some people would say, dude, Calvin, don't you see that downtrend that's happening? I say no. I mean, this is all technical, but I see so much more. There's so much more to the story than just, price action technical, just technical analysis, right? You still have lots of, individuals and big corporations, big institutions buying up Bitcoin. Thus, I think they're going to still force the price even up more, but we just have to be patient, okay? We see price testing the 50 EMA as well. It's not going super low. It's not shooting all the way back low. It is, definitely facing some resistance to shoot up, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to shoot up. Again, the Cali crypto call for, by the end of this week, I believe that Bitcoin will shoot up past, let's say, 38,000 by the end of this week. Okay. It's definitely a little lower than the past Cali crypto calls, but this is because of how the market is moving, right? So we got to just be patient, waiting for the price to go up. We also know, therefore, that Bitcoin is a volatile asset. We know that it moves. Bitcoin likes to move, and when it moves, it's going to move big, as well as the other altcoins as well. So speaking of the other altcoins, let's take a look at Ethereum, how this actually correlates with Bitcoin as well. Actually, let's actually open a new tab here just so we can compare them, uh, stuff like that. So let's see here. All right, so we got Ethereum here. Let's get Ethereum here. Uh, okay, so look at how sexy Ethereum is looking on the daily chart. It really is an uptrend, guys. There's nothing to say. I can put this in front of a first grader and I say, listen, Sally, is this chart going up or down? And she would definitely say up. So this is clearly an uptrend. We're looking at the daily chart. It has barely touched the 50 EMA and it's still looking strong. It's even making higher highs, guys. Look at Ethereum. It's breaking. Look at this long, liquid, fat, beautiful, sexy, elegant, gorgeous, just over the top candle forming and going all the way up, guys. It is just absolutely moving and it's moving crazy. Right? So, oh man, it touches the trend line. It's so beautifully sexy. Lots of people thought that even over here, Ethereum was done growing. Just even look at these retracements. Look at it selling and then buying into selling, buying into selling, buying into selling, selling into buying. Like, look at just how sexy this just moves on the trend line. It barely even touches the 50 EMA. It's looking crazy, guys. Let's look at the 4 hour. This is definitely looking a lot better, probably on the 4 hour. Especially look at how it touches the 50 EMA on the 4 hour just crisply with the false breakouts hitting the trend line as well and ready to go all the way up, guys. This is just beautiful. Ethereum is going up, guys. So just be prepared for that, right? It's making higher highs. I think it broke its all-time high as well. If we look back on to 2017, 2018, when Bitcoin went its all-time highs, Ethereum I think was just right about at 1400, right? So it's breaking and it's moving closer to 1500, making higher highs, guys. So let's be cognizant and let's move with Ethereum, right? So even if we compare that to Bitcoin too, pretty similar. Bitcoin, I believe, still has to make higher highs for sure. Um, let's this is the 4 hour, right? Let's see. You see how it touches the 50 EMA. Still false breakout. Still touches the 50 EMA. But this could, many people thought that this was even going to keep going down, right? If we take it this way. But let's look at the daily chart on Bitcoin, right? So it barely even touches the 50 EMA. It's still, if we make a new trend line, still touches the trend line, barely touches the 50 EMA, and it's still looking to go even higher, guys. So if we see here, it's still looking to break even higher. Many people thought this was the end, and we're going all the way down. And honestly, once it breaks structure, like I said, past 38, again to 40, I don't think that, it's done growing at all. um, just the way that even the candlesticks, guys, if you really look, we're still going up. All right, so all these indicators are great. Plus, I mean, fundamentally, lots of buying pressure, lots from institutions, individuals, and there's a lot. Many people just want to get into Bitcoin, want to know what it's about. Finally, society's really saying, okay, yeah, like there's even more of the average individual trying to find out more about Bitcoin, right? And so that's just amazing, guys. So that is Bitcoin, guys. That's Ethereum. And then let's lastly look at how Litecoin is doing as well, compared to these guys too. So let's see, Litecoin here. Let's see. So you see Litecoin as well. You see how it bounces off the 50 EMA, boom, bounces up, and boom. But it's looking like Litecoin's kind of following Bitcoin and the way that it looks like it's going down, but I still think Litecoin has to make higher highs because it still hasn't even passed its all-time high, which is 420. Literally the actual number 420. It still hasn't even passed that yet. It still hasn't even passed, closer to 200, even half its all-time highs. This is why I believe Litecoin is still going to keep going up, guys. It still has ways to go and things like that. And if we look at even at the daily chart, you can even see daily, it's kind of similar. It's still looking to go up. There's still lots of buying pressure, even for Litecoin. I really do believe Litecoin is going up. You can say another Cali crypto call for Litecoin by the end of this week. I would even say at least by 160, Litecoin should hit this week for sure. All right, so those are the altcoins right there. And then lastly, what did I say? Bitcoin Cash as well too. I'll show you Bitcoin Cash too. You can see, and guys, even in the past videos, I told you guys how the price correlation with Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin, all these, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, they have very high correlation, price correlation with Bitcoin. That's what I'm trying to show you here. And you can even see that on the charts too as well. So if we look at Bitcoin Cash here too, um, you know, you can see this here as well too, guys, right? So you can see this trend line I drew, weeks back, even closer to Christmas. It's still respecting it in a way. There's still movement, right? So Litecoin's, recent high was in the beginning of January, close to 650. Remember, Litecoin was making those moves, right? But then it dropped back down. It kind of, again, similar price structure to Bitcoin where it's acting like it's going down, but there's still lots of buying pressure as we can see here, even looking at the 4-hour chart, even though, yes, it does the test of 50 EMA, does go back down, but it's looking like it's testing again, looking just to make that kind of, Nike check scoop figure to go even past higher highs. Now, Bitcoin Cash's all-time highs, guys, is closer to 4,000. If I open up Coinbase and, I look on my phone real quick, I can just tap on Bitcoin Cash and click all, and you'll see the all-time highs for Bitcoin Cash is $4,355.62. It is not even half or a quarter of the way there to $4,300, guys, or $4,400. So there is still movement for Bitcoin Cash, I believe, as well, too, guys. So this is when I say don't just look at Bitcoin, look at the other altcoins, because there's still growth definitely in the other altcoins as well, guys. All right, so that is pretty much Bitcoin price action as well as other altcoins. That's my Cali crypto call for this week. I believe Bitcoin will definitely hit 38,000 this week. So if you have any comments, definitely comment in the section below. If you think any different, comment in the section below. Love to hear your input and takes on it. If you haven't already, go ahead, like and subscribe to this channel.